Hi, so today I'm going to be showing y'all a little about the application Pocket and how we will be using it for this class. So mainly I just want y'all to save articles based on discrimination, or it doesn't necessarily have to be articles or blogs or anything. If you want to add YouTube videos on there, you're more than welcome to do that as well. But yeah, let's check this out. So on your home screen here, you may look at this. You have two ways to look at this. These articles, you can look at it in the tile view, which I prefer, but there's also the list view, which, some of you may prefer that. It's up to you. This is your personalized space where you get to choose where you want to put whatever you feel is important for your project topic. All right. So also, as I mentioned before, you do not have to focus on just one type of discrimination. You can focus on discrimination in general. This is your project. You do it how you want, as long as it talks about the psychological effects. Anyway, so let's move back into this. So for this, you could click edit right here, and this gives you the option to click on one of these. Say this, or you could click on more than one, but well, actually, yeah, I'll do that. I'm gonna click on these two, for example, and you could go up here and you can archive it if you want. And now if I go to archive right here, it appears there with this other article that I've already archived in there. Go back to my list. Maybe I no longer want this article. I do not find it relevant anymore, so I can go edit and highlight it, and then go here to delete it. All right, so now that you kind of know how to delete things and move them around and you're on your home page, let's move on to discovering new things. So here you can go to recommended, and it'll give you some recommendations based on searches that you've already done. I'm trying to see if there's anything in here that's actually worth so here you can do 5 ways white people can fight white supremacy. So maybe you you think that might be important, for your project. So you could go here and click save, and it will save it to your home page. So if you go back here, you can see it is now right here. And you can choose to archive that. As I had showed you, you could also, maybe you can move it to favorites. It's totally up to you. Another thing that we can do is we can go to this button right here, which says explore, and it actually opens a new tab for you. So maybe right here you want to look at things that have to do with discrimination. So I'm just going to type in the word discrimination. And here's a few articles that appear. Here's one about ageism. Says, shown the door, older workers find bias hard to prove. Well, it's not really about ageism. Here is studies show gender bias. So I've actually saved that one. Okay, here's one, discrimination by design. That might be interesting. So you can just, just find some that you think are interesting. And yeah. And you can definitely explore that. You can also, let me pull up, I'm going to pull up Scholar for you and show you, so I can show you how to So on Google Scholar, you can also look up articles on discrimination. Yeah, the psychological effects of discrimination. I've already searched it a few times here. So if you go down here, you can see perceived discrimination, depression, modern. So if I click on that, wow, this is really interesting. I want to read this article, but I'm working on something else right now, or I just don't have the time, or I just want to save it so that I have it to show later when, or find later whenever I'm doing my citations. So just go here and you click save. Now it has already been saved to Pocket, but maybe you want to add a few tags like discrimination, comma, depression. So for this feature, you just you separate your tags by using commas, and then you can either save to your phone or save here. I'm just gonna save right here. I don't want it on my phone. So there's that. And then once you do that, it has been saved. So now you just go over here, and you can see right here. Here it is, the American Journal of Public, and this was the article that I had just opened. And if you don't believe me, I will show you. This is where you were. This is what you were on. So it definitely is a good tool to use. You do not have to use it for blogs, as I had mentioned. You do not have to use it for articles or anything like that. You can use videos or anything that you find useful. So yeah, have fun with this, play around with it. If you have any questions, just ask me and I will get around to them. Thank you.